Hey y'all, I'm April Resch, Diamond Ambassador. And first of all, I want to take a second to apologize for what's going on in the background. We are moving to another state in less than a week. So my office is kind of all out of sorts. So hopefully it's not too distractive. Um, Basically, I want to chat with y'all for the next 10 minutes or less on how to create a following through social media. So the first thing is you need to get their buy-in to you. Okay. The rapport, y'all, needs to come before the purchase is going to happen. Basically, what people are asking themselves is, do I like her? Can I trust her? And does she care about me? Those are the three things people want to know when they're deciding if they're going to stop the scroll on your page or if they're just going to continue scrolling on by. Okay. So this means we also need to be showing up consistently. I think of a brick and mortar store, right? They show up every single day. Their hours are posted. They're very predictable. They don't base how they're feeling that day off of whether or not they show up, right? They don't call in sick typically last minute or play hooky. Y'all, we need to make sure we're showing up consistently. We can work at this business part-time, but we cannot work it sometimes. And that goes with your social media because social media, y'all, is basically our storefront, right? Right? If you're not in your stories or you're not on you're not putting up posts on a daily basis, people are wondering, is she serious about this? Is this a fad for her? What's going on? It really confuses people if you're posting or in your stories every once in a while. So consistency is going to be key to creating that following through social media. Also, knowing your audience. Okay, this took me a little bit of time to figure out, who do I want to attract? Okay, now when you're laser focused on who you want to attract, you will be by default, you will be repelling others, and that's okay. Y'all, we're not looking to link arms with every single person. So for me, my who is military mamas, mamas in general, spouses, hardworking women, Jesus lovers. Okay. So know, who are you talking to when you're in your stories, when you're putting up a post? Also, be authentic. It's really hard to get a following through social media if you're not being yourself. I'm telling y'all, I've met people over social media and then we connect over social media. And it's great. And then I go meet them in person over coffee and I'm like, wow, you're way different than I thought, right? So be true to who you are. Don't be your upline, don't be your sideline, don't be your downline. And y'all, this goes hand in hand with, you got to stop copying and pasting the posts that you're liking, right? It's great to follow people, but if you're over there just copying and pasting away, it's not authentic to who you truly are. Even if you've tweaked it, even if you've changed the picture. So my network grew as soon as I started to actually sit down and be intentional and add value. Okay, so that's going to be my next point. But what I want to share with you guys quickly is my network was very small. When I first started Plexus, I had just purged almost all my Facebook friends. I was looking at Facebook the wrong way. I was looking at it of the mindset of what can I get from it? And I left it feeling like, oh, it's so negative. It's full of, just negativity. I'm not getting anything from it. But you guys, I had the wrong mindset, right? The mindset needs to be, what can I offer others? Y'all, we're in a people serving people business. So how are you going to serve others? You're going to add value. Okay. So again, you're going to ask yourself, what do I have to offer others? Now, even if you just know 10% more than the average person on a topic, share about that. You don't have to be an expert. Or maybe you're starting to do something new and you can take people with you on that journey. For me, y'all, it was being told I had to get rid of gluten in my diet and dairy. Y'all, that was hard, but I got to be a bit vulnerable. I got to share with people that they too can do it. I got to share the benefits of it on a weekly basis. I at least share one gluten-free, dairy-free recipe that's easy to make from home. And that's where people started following me, right? Is that I'm just incorporating them into my daily lifestyle. When I potty trained my youngest son, again, I got to share with them what's working, what's not. Why was I so frustrated, right? I got to be real with them. So again, take people along with you, bring them into your life, okay? And be consistent in maybe 3 different areas, right? For me, it's typically talking about mom life, something about gluten and dairy free, and maybe like military lifestyle. Right now, a big part of my following is moving. I'm sharing with people all about moving, the tips, the tricks, and why I'm drinking so much active every single day, right? So that brings me to Plexus, y'all. Incorporate it into your page. Okay, get rid of the salesy pictures of the bottles and the packaging and showcase yourself. People want to see you. People want to see your family. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, well, that sounds great. I'm so glad you have a lot of value to add. You can too, okay? The red flag is if you're saying you have nothing to offer others, you're not adding value to yourself. So go and grow. And as you learn, share it with others. Maybe you need to go join a small group, or maybe you need to go to that library group with the mamas and learn something new, okay? Whatever it is. Yes, it's going to take getting outside your comfort zone, okay? But by adding value to yourself, you can add value onto others, all right? So daily adding value is a must. All right. The next thing is, y'all, we need to engage. So unfortunately, it's not enough to show up consistently on your Facebook page. It's not enough to just add value. Social media is noisy and busy. Y'all, everyone is selling something, right? So you have to go and engage. Let them know you care about them. Comment on their posts. Ask thought-provoking questions. Okay. Don't just say, oh my gosh, girl, that post was so good. Or don't just say, oh my gosh, super cute picture. Y'all, I've been there. There's times where I just fall back into that, like, oh, quick comment, right? But those aren't the comments that will build rapport. Those aren't the comments that will stand out, especially if you're in groups and you're commenting. Make sure they're really good, solid comments that people, when they're scrolling, they're like, oh, I love what she always shares. Let me add her as friend, right? Now, a little side note, if you're in the groups, don't add all the people as friends right away. Ask me how I know. I was on a thread and we were going back and forth and I was like, this is so good. These are my people. Add friend, add friend, add friend. Y'all, what happened was majority of those were admins of the group. Luckily, they gave me a second chance. I was able to redeem myself. So again, groups are great for engaging, for connecting with people, building rapport, okay? But again, get laser focused on the groups you want to be in. Because there's some groups out there, I have left them because they're so negative and they're not my people. And then the last thing is, y'all, is analyze. So yeah, it's great. You can go ahead and implement this all, but right now you have to take your Facebook or your Instagram, whatever it is, analyze. What do I think people want to see more of? Where am I currently getting some interaction? What do I need to do less of? Is it copy and paste? Is it negativity? Is it pictures of just the bottles, right? Just your ProBio 5 bottle? And then ask yourself, well, what do I have to offer others? Okay. And y'all, here's the thing. Don't base whether or not what you're doing right now is successful or effective based off of how many likes and comments you get. It's just not an accurate picture of what is all happening, okay, underneath it all. Because I've had lots of times where I've followed up with people and they're like, hey, by the way, that post you did the other day was spot on. I related with it. And inside I'm thinking, but you didn't comment. You didn't like it. I didn't know that. There's so many people like that out there. So all of that to say, y'all, is go ahead and analyze and make your tweaks as needed. Give it time, right, to take fruition, and then repeat. Like I said, I didn't come into Plexus with a ton of influence. I had a very, very small network, but I was willing to go and connect with people and engage with people and add value. And y'all, people want to know that you care about them. They can trust you and they can like you. And you can do that through all of these things I just shared. So I hope this is helpful and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.